So, you want more Writ Ralf? Well, here it is. And we dive into some beautiful art here from Henry Minata. And this time, it is the cat's meow. Well, hello there, Appletinis. This is your Applebite, Raphael Tavares, talking to you straight from our show here, The Written Writ. A show where you and I and you take a journey together to become better writers. And yes, we are here, we are there, we are everywhere. And don't you forget it. Anyway, before I make you all paranoid and you start seeing me all over the place. Well, I have taken into account that I really like the art from Henry Minata. And recently, or a while back, he started posting up these beautiful cat paintings, drawings. They're just amazing. I really like them, and as I kept watching them, these little story ideas kept percolating in my head. They kept popping into my head, and I kept going, I think I should do something with this and kind of showcase Henry Minata's art. And of course, I had to go out there and go, hey, let's do that. Let us write something and showcase the art, especially because this idea or this story won't leave my head. And now you get a chance to look at some of the art as I tell the story. And isn't that lovely? Yes, I know, I'm insane, but that's not the issue we're having here. Oh, before we get into it, you can see that the beautiful, lovely Written Writ set is back and better than ever. Look at all the lovely loot. It is lovely loot that I've gained over the years. And all of it has a story to tell. And maybe one day I will tell you the stories. Oh, the stories, the lovely stories. I love a story, as you can tell. Well, with that, let us move into our reading portion of our show, of course, because we need to read the story and put up the art, the beautiful, amazing art. And here we go. Yes, I am here to read The Drifter, which is what I named the cat. And it's just, I don't know, he feels to me like this psychedelic type of cat who's up to something, and there's more to him than meets the eye. Can you say Transformers? Don't mind me. So here we go, The Drifter. A figure stands at the edge of a roof staring at the street below. The paved pathway calls to step forward to come meet it to end the pain. It's like a lover whispering all sorts of saccharine phrases to seduce you to the fall. The right leg swings out over the abyss of no return. There it freezes for a lifetime and an eternity. Yet in this moment of temporal turmoil, a wisp of white is seen down below. Then, as if a glitch on a video, a surreal shadow slithers for a blink. The ebony mass pauses, looks up at the figure, and for a moment they just stare. Goosebumps rise as if from the grave. Electricity surges where once was but death. Heart quickens as eyes piercing the shadowy, transcendent figure makes the brain almost shut down. Did it smile? A thought flashes across synapses firing. The black cat stares up and contemplates existence as it pretties its fur. Sigh of relief as the thought, oh, it's just a cat, sets into false realities. But then it moves and the ink darkness returns. The stomach turns and food long consumed threatens to return as pounding pain calls it forth. Blink and the great cat is closer than it should be. The brain sees as the cold emptiness saunters closer and in a blink just changes its form. The yellow cat now settles and treats itself at the feet. The figure sways uncomfortably and soon will blink from this existence. Concentrate on the cat and stop ripping open the veil. At the rate you're swaying, You won't be long for this world. Ice cold feeling emits from deep within, and it feels as if a freeze from within. Did the cat just speak? Forms as a thought as the world continues its spin like a top. Do not be alarmed, O enlightened one. You see what you see, now accept it or not. You hear what you hear because you are of the rare. Now dare to live your life and leave your despair. Now relax and breathe there. You may yet be fair. The voice so relaxing, the heart slows its lapsing. And for a moment, it's all that's there. Now isn't that better? Now do me a favor and listen, really listen, to what I will now share. I've had many names. I have been called many things. Once I adored you all and did many things for you all. In return, I was exalted and revered and worshipped, oh, with so much care. But then you all went blind and could not see what was there. Even when it's so obviously plain to see, you all make excuses of what it could be. The once white, once black, once yellow cat, now gray, cleans itself as if waiting for comprehension to set in. Then again, as if from the abyss of a nightmare before the figure slithers back, shadows formed in ebony ink as if straight off some surrealistic interpretation. The figure falls back, slamming hard onto the roof, and then tries to skitter away from the shadow. To which the voice says, I told you to stop. Your mind cannot handle the truth. See me as a cat like before, or you will know more, and it will not be the death you sought for. The figure relaxes, and before them appears a tuxedo cat which, they could swear, smiles at them. Now we can talk. Yes, you are different, and very few can handle that. Some wish to ignore and follow the sheep. Some lose their minds from lack of sleep. Others want to end their suffering, sweet, and very little see that they see what they see. You can call me the drifter, at least for the moment. And if you can comprehend and not splinter, maybe I will reveal my true name. But for now, my dear friend, you have to decide, will you take your step forward and finally comprehend? And those were the lovely thoughts and ideas that popped from watching these beautiful cats that Henry Minata had made and created. And the story is still fresh in my head, and I may go and do something else with it depending on what pops in there. The stuff just pops in sometimes and it doesn't want to come out. Yeah, okay, you got me. But like I said before, and I've said many times, anything can be a writer's prompt. Art, music, words, phrases, people, things, places, anything can be a writer's prompt to get you to writing. Anything can make you write. A laundry list, a list of to-do things, anything. And as long as you're writing, it's all that matters. Because if you write, then you will get better, better, better. And that's what I'm telling you, my friends. The whole thing is to write, is to get yourself writing, is to get yourself motivated and moving forward. And whatever gets you there is what you need to do. And I love art. I love illustration. I love all this stuff, which makes me get so creative. And with that, I will leave you, my written friends, so that you can explore and see and write your own things. What do you see from these beautiful cats that we're looking at? What do you see? What story comes to your head? And it's funny because I love cats, and I have done many a story with cats. And maybe one day I'll share with you my favorite cat story of a cat that I love so well from a place called Omega City. Yes, you remember Vampire the Masquerade? Omega City is the city that I created in Vampire the Masquerade while I was online doing online roleplay. And it's all been an amazing experience, and like I said, there's other things that have inspired me, and maybe we'll go back to Vampire the Masquerade and Omega City and talk more about that. Maybe that's the next episode. Well, till next time, my friends, meow. Well, there you have it, Apple Bites. This is your Apple Bite, Rafael Tavares, and we are done with another exciting episode of the Written Writ. And you can say stuff down there in the comment section below, whether you want to write your cat story, or say, hey, Ralph, this is what I liked about this episode, this is what I didn't like about this episode, or here is me sharing more stories, which I like. And of course, if you liked, you can give us some thumbs up. Yeah, baby. Thumb up those things over there because you know you want to. And with that, I will leave you. Just make sure you subscribe. Hit the dingy bell down there, and that will let you know when the new episodes of The Written Writ are coming. And coming they will, my friend. Coming they will. Till next time, when I'll say again, meow. Why? Because I like cats. Till next time. Meow.